Hey everybody, I wanted to go over some sample problems, and I find all too often that when I do equilibrium, I'm kind of stuck in the math realm of equilibrium. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time going over some of the more conceptual problems. They're probably going to relate a little bit back to math and how it all works out, but the concept is just as important as the math. So in this case, I wanted to go over question number, let's see, I wanted to get rid of my talking head here. And so I wanted to go over question number 13, okay, 1713. And so we're talking about which statements about the common ion effect is true or is the most correct. And so remember that this is a weak, okay, this is a condition where it's weak, and so we're talking about the solubility of Ma, some sort of metal acid, and that's going to be in equilibrium with M plus A minus, okay? And so we want to see what the heck happens in this equilibrium, and it's not beyond the realm of possibility for us to just kind of quickly go through. So solubility means that if it's going to decrease, that means that you're going to have less of it in the solution here, okay? So the solubility of a salt, so before I get too far ahead of myself here, we're going to go spend a little time and go over each question. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It says the solubility of a salt Ma is decreased because we already have some of this in here. Now, because there's already some in here, it's almost like a Le Chatelier's principle problem. Now, when we add Ma, it's not going to make as much of the M or the A when it dissolves because there's already some of this in here. So what's going to happen is this isn't going to shift to the right as much. So this A seems like it's okay. Okay, I don't know if that's the most correct, but that seems like it's okay. Okay, now choice B here says common ions alter the equilibrium constant for the reaction. Absolutely not. No way. I know that that's not true because there's only one thing that alters the equilibrium constant, and that is temperature. Okay, and so C, the common ion effect does not apply to unusual ions like sulfite. No, the common ion effect applies to all ions. Okay, so that I know that that's not true. Okay, and the solubility of salt Ma is affected equally by the addition of A minus or a non-common ion. Well, again, going back to our reaction here, we have Ma is in equilibrium with M plus A minus. If we look at that, well, it is affected by the addition of A, but where would the non-common ion go? Well, it's not M plus or A minus. The equilibrium is only dependent on the M, whatever the M is, the metal, and A, whatever the A is. So if you add something that's not common, non-common with the parts, then that's not going to be it either. So the best answer here is choice A, and so I hope that helps clarify some of the concepts.